Here above is the Brookhaven sky, and it's exactly like this. But today I want to see what would happen if there was a solar eclipse in Brookhaven. I also want to test several ways to change the Brookhaven sky, even making it scary. So for that I called this friend of mine and he's going to help me do this. He said, let's go, but we have to get there flying. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. So now he's coming here in the car and it looks like he's driving this and is literally going to take off. Look, he's taking off in Brookhaven, but that didn't work out very well. He almost destroyed this Brookhaven car that belongs to this worker. What he did was really risky, but it was actually cool. He literally swerved away from his car. But guys, I want to help him build this Brookhaven house. He said, aren't you going to test a way to change the Brookhaven sky? Look, I know I told him that and that's completely correct. But while we're building this house, I'm going to change the game sky to see the player's reaction. This is really going to be very cool. But first we have to change our avatar. And now I'm a house builder and he should do the same thing. So much so that he looked like this. We literally became house builders. So I want to scare the players by changing the game sky and also putting an eclipse. But now we have to help this player build his house because this house looks really cool. So I got this shovel that I gave to him and we're going to have to dig the ground. But this is going to be pretty hard. And now he even came here and said, who are you? We are the best house builders and we make houses in record time. Now it looks like he understood that and went back to digging the ground. We're lucky he didn't suspect us. So he's going back there in the front to dig exactly this spot. But while they're digging, I'm going to test the first way to change the game sky. I'm thinking if I make it red or green, they're two very good colors. He said, get that vehicle and help me here. And it looks like he's talking about this vehicle. Okay, I'm coming here to get this. And now I'm going to dig the ground to see if I can really help him. But guys, I made a giant hole. There's literally a big hole here. And even my friend is coming back here to do the same thing. So much so that he got this vehicle and now they'll probably help us. Now he's also digging the ground and everything is going very well. But now I'm going to press this gear down here. And here there are several secret buttons that I'm sure you've never seen before. I have access to this because I'm the server owner. This is a VIP server. And now I'm going to press exactly this button. So I'm going to press this top button and the sky turned completely red. I'm going to test a way to put an eclipse in the game. There's literally going to be a solar eclipse in Brookhaven. But for now I set the sky. My friend is still digging the ground to help the player. But he stopped what he's doing and is watching the sky. But it looks like now he's really scared. The sky is totally red. Even the police officer left here and is seeing what happened to the sky. And now it looks like he's very scared. He said, it's the end of the world. And it really is the end of the world because everything turned red because of me. And he ran away here in the front. Even this player left here and noticed the sky is red. Finally he's seen this and he's really scared. So much so that he decided to run away from here. But I'm pretending that I'm scared because they can't notice that I'm normal, especially because the sky is totally red. Now he just arrived here and said, it's the apocalypse, run away. Look, I'm not going to run away from here because it doesn't make sense. But guys, he just escaped from here because he's really scared. It's very sad what's happening, and this friend of mine is destroying this ground. Actually, he's digging the ground, but I think he doesn't need to do this because that player already left here and he has no reason to keep building this house. So you can get out of there. So much so that he finally left and said, do you think you went too far by making the sky red? I don't think so. But this is just the first sky that I changed the color of in Brookhaven. I'm going to test several other ways to change the Brookhaven sky. But now we have to find this player. I'm coming here to get my car. My friend is coming here too. And my car is literally in front of the police officer's house. Now I'm coming here to the front, but I don't know what's happening here. It looks like this player is selling a book and is making a lot of money because they're all paying a lot of money to get this book. Look, this is really weird. So I'm coming back here and I want to understand what book he's selling. So much so that I'm getting right here and I'm coming here in the line. My friend even got here too. It's really weird that he's selling a book in the middle of the apocalypse in Brookhaven. But this player is looking here and said, I don't have money. Can I get the book for free? Now it looks like he refused, but I wanted you to explain to me what's in this book. He said, this book explains how to survive the red sky apocalypse. Guys, I caused all this. From the moment I made the sky red, everyone here thinks an apocalypse is happening. And this player couldn't buy a book and now he's simply crying. I don't know why this player didn't give a free book. My friend just got here and he simply stole the book and ran away from here. Look, that was really weird. This player is coming after him, but my friend is really fast and just escaped from here. He even gave up running. So now I'm going to test one more way to change the Brookhaven sky. I'm going to make the sky several colors and I'm also going to test the eclipse. So I'm going to remove the red sky. I'm going to press some buttons here and now everything is back to normal. So much so that even this player was scared because the sky just went back to normal and all the players are staring at him. He said, we want our money back. And it looks like they all want the money back, but this player didn't even pay for it. I don't know what money he wants back, but now he just ran out of here. He's literally running away from all the Roblox players. But I came here to get my friend because I'm going to change the sky color again. I want him to choose a color to put in the sky. I want it to be a really cool color, but I'm sure he's going to ask for yellow because his hair is yellow. And right here in the front there's something happening. Literally this player is running away from this friend of ours in Roblox. Especially because he's really mad. And he's coming here to our car because he thinks we're going to help him. So much so that he just got in here and this player is getting closer. look, but we're not going to run away from here. You're going to have to deal with the consequences of lying to all of them. So he left again and is literally running here in the front, and this friend of ours is coming here after him. Look, this is really weird, but I had an idea. Let's finish building his house, just to make him a little happier after everything that happened. And suddenly I flipped my Brookhaven car. So we're going to have to get these vehicles and simply build his house, because soon I'm going to test another way to change the Brookhaven sky. But the next sky I'm going to put in the game is literally going to be a toxic sky where you'll have to wear masks that will be very important to breathe. Even my friend is helping here to build this player's house. I just don't know why his car is crooked. So I'm coming here to help, but it's really hard. It's going to be very hard to build this Brookhaven house. Now some time has passed and we're finally building this, but my friend is reading this book. Look, I think he should be helping me, but he's looking here and said, I'm helping. I'm reading a book to learn how to build houses. Look, but we're in a game. You just need to get the hammer and hit here on the wall, and magically this will be built. I just built this wall, so now he just has to do the same thing. He just grabbed this hammer and is hitting the hammer right here and just built this house. It's not as hard as it looks, but now I'm going back here to the car and the player's house is finally ready. It even looks like he's coming back here. He probably doesn't know where the player is, but the person he was chasing disappeared, and in return his house was built. He said, did you see him? Look, I'm seeing him right now. Literally this player is watching everything, and if I want I can say that he's in that barn, but I'm not going to say he's there. I literally didn't see him, and now he's seen his house. His house turned out really good, literally a house that turned out perfect, and it was very hard to build this. He said, thank you very much. You saved me. I really saved you. And now I'm going to save you again because you have to get this box. Now he just got this. He literally got this gas mask and he doesn't know what it's for. It's because today the Brookhaven sky is going to turn green and there will be toxic air. So everyone needs to wear masks. And I'm really being serious. So much so that he agreed with this and is coming with this box to deliver this item to more players. It's very impressive that he's doing this. He's really a good player. But now we both also need masks. It looks like now he just got this, so I'm also going to get a mask. Perfect. Now I'm like this. On the right I'm going to get a different car, and I got this car. Especially because I want everyone to see me and know that the mask idea was mine. I'm the one who asked everyone to wear masks. So much so that I'm passing here in the front and it looks like the police officer is talking to him. And he said, the sky will never turn green. That player is crazy. And guys, he called me crazy. He simply did something unforgivable. So I'm going to press the gear. Now I'm going to press this button and literally the sky turned green. Now the air is toxic. You literally can't breathe this air. But it looks like he got really scared and is finally wearing this gas mask. We're literally selling our gas masks to everyone. I even made my car green to match the sky. My friend said, do you realize that they believe the air is toxic? Look, but it makes sense for them to believe that, especially because the sky is totally green and there's no way they can prove this is a lie. Literally, this is true. The air in Brookhaven is officially toxic, but I'm coming here to deliver gas masks to the players who still haven't gotten them. And there's this player here, but he got the gas mask and it's impressive that he took it. And there's also this player missing. So much so that he also already got the gas mask, but his head is really weird. His head is very small and the gas mask didn't fit on his head. Look, this is really weird. And he just went back inside. And did you see that? Maybe he has proof that the air isn't toxic here in Brookhaven. But I'm coming back here because now I want to test a way to put a solar eclipse in Brookhaven that will be really cool. So for that I'm coming here to the start of the game to get a new friend who's joining here. Perfect. Now he just joined here. Literally this friend of mine just joined Brookhaven. So now he's coming here and said, what happened to the sky? I don't know if you noticed, but the sky was completely destroyed. It's green, which means it's very toxic. So you shouldn't breathe this air. Also use this gas mask and this will help you a lot. But he ended up refusing. Look, you have to take this because otherwise the city players will find out the truth. They'll find out that the gas masks don't work. But there's a problem. 2 players saw this. So much so that he removed the gas mask and this player also removed it. Now they found out the truth. So I think it's time for me to get out of here and we have to leave now because literally they're chasing us. So much so that they're coming after us just because we tried to help them. So now I'm going to test a way to put an eclipse in Brookhaven. But there's a problem. They're really fast and they're much faster than they should be. I'm simply running here in the front, but they're already getting here. So we can't suddenly stop to test the way to put the eclipse in Brookhaven. I'm going to have to hide somewhere in Roblox. But I already know. I'm getting here on the mountain and I'm going to change my car's color. Perfect. It's like this now. Now I'm going to put some pieces of dirt here to disguise my car and we're going to stay back here. We're totally hidden and it'll be very hard for him to see us. So much so that you can see he's going straight. He literally didn't notice we're here. He's just coming here in the front trying to figure out where we are. Look, we're safe. And now I'm going to test a way to put an eclipse in Brookhaven. But it can't be a normal Brookhaven. I'm now in Roblox Studio and I'm going to search eclipse. Perfect. I just put this sky where the moon is in front of the sun and the moonlight is really scary because it's red. Now I put this military base here and I also got this car. I got this car because its name is Eclipse and it's also a very beautiful car. I just have to test if this really works. And for some reason I'm sitting like this. The car is really weird, but it works very well. I can even drift, guys. This is really cool. This car is much better than it looks. It'll be the perfect car to survive the eclipse in Brookhaven, which is literally up here. But I can also leave it in this part, which actually looks really cool. My friend just left Brookhaven because he's going to join my Roblox game and it's time to change my avatar back to normal. But first I have to get one of these glasses for myself. Perfect. I'm in my Roblox game and my friend just joined here. He has his glasses to look at the eclipse that's right here in the front. He said, what's that flying thing. So much so that I'm looking back here and there really is a flying thing here. But I have no idea what this could be. And he just got here. Maybe I placed this accidentally, but it's really weird. But now I'm coming up here, so I'm going to jump up here like this. Now I can jump really high because I'm the game admin. So much so that I got here to get this car and also to eat some food because I'm hungry. And there are several secret things here. Literally, this is very secret. This is a camp to survive the biggest eclipse in Brookhaven. But now I'm coming here to get this car. But this car is really bad. I prefer this other car because it's much more beautiful and I'll be able to survive the eclipse in a much better way in Brookhaven. So now I'm going down here. Literally, this is really cool. And now I'm heading towards the eclipse. I'm simply getting here to get this Brookhaven eclipse, which is literally impossible to do. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button and I'll add you on Roblox.